I used to think growth meant trying harder to forgive, trying harder to understand, trying harder to fix relationships that never quite felt safe. Well, I was wrong. Growth doesn't start when you try harder. It starts when you see differently. And I learned that from a cassette tape.
Yes, an actual cassette tape. I was 19 years old, home alone, curious, restless. There was this quiet tension in my relationship with my dad that I couldn't explain. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't explosive. It was just distance. Like something invisible lived between us. No matter how hard I tried to be a good daughter, something in me stayed guarded, and I didn't know why. One afternoon, I was lying on my bed listening to a past life regression tape someone had dropped off. I wasn't trying to heal anything. I was just bored. And then something happened. I saw a frozen pond, snow, cold air, late 1800s, somewhere that felt like Scandinavia. I was a little girl. I had an older brother. And instantly, without logic, without explanation, I knew. That's my father in this life. We were skating. The ice cracked. I fell through. The water was black and freezing. I remember screaming for him, and he ran. And in that moment, the story wrote itself. He left me, and something inside me connected it instantly. In this life, I had always felt like I couldn't fully trust him, like he favored my sister, like I wasn't chosen. My mom once told me I cried every time that he held me as a baby. No one knew why, but in that memory, it made sense. Of course, I didn't trust him. He ran. Then the voice on the tape said something simple. Rise above the scene. And suddenly, I wasn't in the water anymore. I was above it, looking down. And from above, I saw something I had never seen before. He wasn't running away. He was running to get help. Same moment, same event, completely different story. From inside the fear, it was abandonment. From above, it was love in motion. And that's when something cracked open inside me. Not because I proved reincarnation, not because I solved theology, but because I realized something terrifying and freeing at the same time. The pain wasn't just from what happened, it was from how I interpreted it. How many moments in your life are like that? A text not returned, a job not offered, a parent who didn't show up the way that you needed. Inside the event, it feels personal. From above, the story might be different. I didn't try harder to fix my relationship with my father. I didn't confront him. I didn't demand change. I saw it differently. And that changed how I felt. And that changed how I responded. And that changed everything. Growth doesn't start when you push harder. It starts when the lens shifts. When you move from inside the ice to above the scene. Sometimes the things that hurt you the most was never the event. It was the angle.
Hi, I'm Leanne, and this is Meta for Life. If you're crashing out or enjoyed this at all, please share. Consider subscribing.